Hey there everyone, this is Kay and you're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new week. It's Monday. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do a collective reading. It's Monday the September the 16th, 2024. So I'm going to call in Archangel Michael and the Holy Spirit to help and assist me. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, thank you for being here and thank you for enveloping me in your beautiful angelic wings of light, love, protection, and guidance. Please guide and assist me today to correctly interpret the energies of the cards I pull as directed by you, Archangel Michael, for this collective reading, for the story that we're going to tell today, for the collective of what they most need to know today. Thank you. And there's the past showing up already. Ten of Swords, yeah, cat hair. And if you are enjoying the content on this channel, please consider subscribing. It's absolutely free and you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Like, share, and comment would also be appreciated. Thank you so much. I know the cards have been jumping around, let me tell you. I've been pre-shuffling before I got on and they were just busy jumping out of the deck. I was constantly having to pick them back up again for both this deck and the Wisdom of the Oracle, which I'll use later. But starting off with the past energy, the most current past energy is the Ten of Swords. So a turning away from betrayal. That's what I just felt like saying, a turning away from betrayal. Betrayal and disappointment, because it doesn't necessarily mean, it's kind of like you feel stabbed in the back by life, by a person, by a situation, whatever it is. It hasn't worked out for you, and you have begun the process of turning it around, turning you around so that you're moving away from it. What led up to this? The Lovers in reverse. Do I have my deck upside down? No, I do not. The Lovers in reverse. Very interesting. Told you the cards were jumping. What is the clarification for Lovers in reverse? Queen of Cups. Okay, you had not made a decision that was in your favor in the past, collective. Again, this could be a strong cross-watcher reading. Again, it seems to be a lot of that. But I'm going to talk to you as if you are the collective. So if you're a cross-watcher, you'll be listening to me tell a story about the person you're interested in, or who you think may be coming back from the past. And it could be a situation, of course. But the Lovers is a decision to be made, a choice to be made. Pardon me. Yes, a choice to be made. In the upright, you had to make a choice between two. And you may have or may not have chosen the one that's actually a very strong soulmate connection from past lifetimes, where you've been together in other lifetimes, and they may have gone well or not. Like if it's a twin flame situation, the two of you are finding each other again in this lifetime. However, because it's in the reverse, interesting enough, you did not choose that one. You did not make a choice for this one here. That's what this is saying, is that the decision you made, you chose to not, let's just say, you chose to not go with this one, the Queen of Cups, the one who is the sweetheart of the deck, the one that is open and loving and caring, sympathetic, and has her emotions in control. This is the lover you did not choose, okay? And as a result of that, you have been bitterly disappointed by life, by whatever life situation, or if that includes a person that you chose to remain with, to stay with, to be with, rather than this one here. Okay, so let's talk about the immediate energy, environmental energy. Ten of Swords leading into the present energy of feeling like, down and out, kind of like remorseful, regretful, just feeling left out, of life, like I said before, life just did not work out the way you had hoped and expected it would, having made the decisions or the choices you made in the past. And so now you're sitting here like this, feeling like the life has kind of shut you out. And you know, you are, especially if you're older, an older person, you know, mid-age, you know, middle age, whatever, and older, you may be feeling as though nothing's going to go your way now. It's too late, you know, and too much time's gone by, too much water on the bridge, all that sort of stuff. And you may be sitting there with 5 Pentacles too, like you may be kind of a little shy on funds than you were before as a result of a breakup, like you moving away, 10 of Swords. Somebody may have actually betrayed you in the sense that someone cheated on you. Yeah. And you chose that person over this person. The one that cheated on you, you chose over this person here. Or they bitterly disappointed you, or maybe they wanted to break it off with you, or divorce you, for whatever reasons. Maybe they found out about this one, or maybe other reasons, but it did not turn out the way you expected life would be with this person, and you had let this one go as a result of you making a choice to, like I say, stay with that one, or choose to be with someone else other than that one. Okay? This is the environmental energy. See, the key is there for the lock. All you have to do is look up, see it's there, and say, I can release myself from this. And so the environmental energy is, yes, it is a disappointment, kind of sitting here going, oh, woe is me environment. The energy might be kind of dense and quite heavy at this time, you know, feeling emotionally drained, or emotionally raw, emotionally just too much emotionally, you know, like too much emotions is making you feel totally disconnected, and that this is only happening to you, that kind of thought. This is only happening to me. I'm the only one in the world that this could possibly be happening to right now. But you know that's not the truth, of course. But it for sure feels heavy like that. What's your energy in this story? 10 of Cups in reverse. I swear. Is there more? Oh my God. Okay. Because you know, I barely ever read reversals because my deck is usually upright. But like I said, they were jumping today. So they were jumping for a reason. You are in the energy of letting go of a 10 of Cups situation, walking away from it. It has not worked out for you. And so you are choosing now to be free of that, to no longer be in that so-called happily ever after that didn't turn out to be a happily ever after. This is like the same storyline as it was last week and the week before. So if this is your story, if you haven't watched the other videos, you might be interested in doing that. So what's the energy of the situation? We saw it was the 8 of Pentacles. Work hard. Put your nose to the grindstone. Focus on your Pentacles. Maybe shy here, but the environment is making you feel as though you're just shy. There's not enough. There's a kind of a lack feeling. Lack feeling, of course, finances, but a lack feeling of not believing that the world has kind of shut you out with the door. But they gave you the key. The world gave you the key. So it's just a matter of you now working hard for rewards. You know, even late at night with your candle lit, you know, you're going to be working hard to make an effort. This situation is asking you to make an effort to get yourself out of the doldrums, you know, and release yourself from this this commitment you had, this love emotional commitment you've had with somebody else, to release that, to let it go. Work hard. Work hard. The situation is asking you to do that. What's the energy between, well, there you go. That is It's perfect. I mean, really, it's perfect because you're connected here and you're connected here. Whoops, wait a minute. Here. You're connected here, right? And the lover that you chose over this one. But it's asking you to turn things around, put your nose to the grindstone, focus on something else if you need to, in order to get your mind out of the doldrums, out of this, and become independent and quite successful as a result. This energy is trying to take you from this to this success. This is the 8 and this is the 9 of Pentacles. All right, so let's see what the potential outcome is. The Hermit, yeah, that's taken some time. That's soul searching. It's dark night of the soul time. It's being retrospective and introspective. You know, to really think, like allow light to illuminate the negativity, the darkness of your life right now by enlightening your mind. You change your mind, you automatically change your feeling, your emotional response by changing your mind. That then your heart becomes that magnet for something that's different than what you've ever had before because you made changes in your mind. Okay, so this is a very good card for you for potential outcome before you make any other decisions to move forward towards anyone else. But here we got the 3 of Pentacles and we got the 10 of Wands, and then we have the Magician and the 7 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. You know, it's all being prepared then, getting ready to because you will be ready to go back to the past, which would be this one here. To resurface as the past coming forward to this one. That's who's on your mind. It's who's on your mind. But you're just not in a position to manifest that relationship right this minute. Okay, so you've got to spend some time getting acquainted with your inner strength, which is your inner divinity. Getting some time acquainted, because you know there is no one in this world, no one at all, including yourself to some level, but outside of yourself there's no one in this world who can help you. There isn't, not at all. Not even another relationship will not help you, because all you're going to be doing is taking the baggage of this experience with you into a relationship with the one who's supposed to be the one that the one who's a past life lover, strong soulmate. You might end up sabotaging. You probably will. If it's not in the short run, it'll be in the long run. Sabotaging a relationship with somebody who is quite in touch with her emotions, controlled. She's intuitive. She is a queen, okay, and she's very, very caring and empathetic. And while she will care and be empathetic towards your doldrums, you know, she may tire of it if you don't take action to release yourself from those negative patterns of thinking that brought you into this decision to go against the one that felt really good to you at the time. You went against them. So, you know, the mind was in a place where you were fearful of what would come as a result of making a decision to be with someone else instead of the person that you were with, whether it was a husband or a wife. Remember, this could be a man right here in their Queen of Cups energy. So a husband or a wife, or just a long-term partner, or there was someone else that came on board shortly after you met this one, you know, came on your radar, and you decided maybe it was decisions of culture, race, race and religion. It could be proximity, like location-wise, that it might have been easier to be with somebody who was closer by or of your culture or whatever than this one might have been. So however that works. But you need to take all that negative patterns of thinking and put it to rest at a time of retrospection and introspection. It's all about your perspective, how you're thinking, what your beliefs are. It's our beliefs that will hang us up, that will either attract to us what if they're negative beliefs, you know, nothing works out for me, or I'm too afraid to think outside the box, or I'm too afraid to be with somebody who is like a distance from me, or of a different culture or religion or race. I'm too afraid of what others will say, that sort of stuff. That negative patterns of thinking, the beliefs about that, is what will attract to you somebody else in your life who will then be karmic again, as the other person was that you chose to be with, as instead of this one who's not karmic. This would not be a karmic relationship between you and them. It wouldn't be. It would be divinely orchestrated relationship. And you know, the possibilities are endless with reconciling with this one. You don't know how it's going to go, and that might be kind of freaky for you too. So that's the sort of thing you've got to talk to your inner guide about, which is your soul, which is the God within, which is the divinity, right? So you got some, you know, planning to do, some working to do, some collaborating to do, because otherwise your planning, it could lead to you staying within your burdens, your heavy burdens of life. You need to get with somebody else, even if that's like a counselor, all right, a mental health counselor, to talk about your, you know, your feelings and your issues and stuff like that with somebody else. It could be a lawyer that you're going to work with, collaborate with. It could be, let's say, I don't know, a friend, a really good friend that can kind of support you in that role, or even your family. You might be turning to your family to help guide you in a sense of what they think will be helpful to you. But of course, in the end, you need to make a decision of what's right for you, because otherwise you're just going to keep carrying that very heavy baggage of the past with you, and you'll be bringing, if you do decide to go towards this one here, you'll be bringing that baggage with you, like I said. Okay, and the Magician here is here to tell you that when you do this, and when you get, you know, some of the cards, like the angels messages cards, talk about there's people that can help you, there's helpful people around, you know, seek help from others, that sort of thing. That's that card right there, seeking help from others, working with others to help you release this baggage so that you can become, and you can manifest. You can, the divine is saying, do this, do that. To release that, you will become a master manifestor. You will be able to manifest the kind of love and relationship and life experiences that you deserve to have when you level up and evolve into someone who's actually very much in touch with your inner divinity. That you're actually allowing your soul to guide you, your life, and your life decisions. This was not a soul's life decision right here. This was a decision from fear, made from fear, that which is ego. Ego is the fear, love is the soul, okay? So who's at the helm of your life now? Well, right now it's apparent. It's still very much fear that's at the helm of your life, the ego. It's about turning that around, working hard to do that so that you become a very successful and independent person who is very much in touch with nature and very prosperous and abundant in all different ways, not just financial. That you are definitely in touch with your inner divinity when you're in the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, then you're going to source your source out, source your divinity out, and get the goods, get the lowdown on what needs to be done, mental wise, emotional wise, for you to release this baggage from the past and become the one who can manifest this one. If this is who you're going to be brave enough to go back towards to try and reconcile with, whether they're available or not, you can manifest a reconciliation with this person. Yep, you can. You can manifest it. Now, will it be more than a friendship? It's hard to say. Or they will, this one here, she, you know, as an emotionally controlled as she is, she or he will listen to you, will have empathy for your situation. So you just come to them in a way that's not all about me, but in a way that says, this is what's been going on with me. I've been thinking a lot about you. I remember our time from the past. And I'd be very interested in hearing how you've been and what you've been up to. Simple as that. And she'll say, hey, you know, wow, I never expected to hear from you, or it's nice to hear from you. It's been a while. Well, I'm this, that, and the other thing. And she will probably tell you, because the Queen of Cups is about truth. She will, because, you know, she's empathetic. She's not going to lead you astray and lead you wrong, she or he. And she or he will tell you in some way whether or not they are available for you to reach out to and have a potential relationship with them. Okay, Archangel Michael, this all looks really good, but for the collective, this may not feel that good. But moving forward, it's always good. Away from the baggage of the past, from that which no longer serves you, it's always good. So what do we have from the wisdom? Round and round. Yeah, it's an old story, because you've always been making choices out of fear, is what I get from that. Clean it up. Yeah, holy smokes. The divine is not taking it easy on you guys, collective, this time. They're not. The divine is saying you've been telling yourself the rumination of negative patterns of thinking. You think something, you feel something, then you attract the people, places, and things that match that, and then you wonder why you're betrayed. So that's basically how it works out. You make fearful decisions because you're not following your heart. Instead of following your heart, going towards this one, you chose something else, and that turned out to disappoint you bitterly. And, you know, it was sabotaged by the previous decisions you made against a lover that was really the one for you. And so you've been betrayed, stabbed in the back, maybe cheated on by your other person that you were with, or the situation you were with. Maybe you made decisions, like I said, because family didn't want you to be with someone who was of that culture, that race, that far away. They would take you, you would go too far away from family, and didn't want you to go too far away, you know, anything. But this is the result of round and round, is ruminating those negative patterns and thinking. It also affects your financial outlook, your financial, you know, bank account, your investments. Who's going to take your money? Who's going to have rights to your money? You know? That is negative patterns of thinking that then, you know, if it's done from the ego being at the helm of your life, it's like you're manifesting. We're always manifesting, but it's whether or not we're going to manifest that which we purposely put into action, put an order out to the universe for, right? Or is it by default, because we're not doing anything about our negative patterns of thinking? When we do something about our patterns of thinking, we become master manifestors. We become purposely manifesting now. We're not doing anything by default. It's not on autopilot anymore, like it is when we have a lot of fear that we make life decisions from. So the divine is asking you to clean it up. Cleaning it up is about letting go of all this baggage right here. Doing it like this and asking for help by other people if you need to. Lawyer, counselor, family, or friend that can be very supportive to you during this time of walking away. You see, you turned away from that. You're letting a Ten of Cups relationship go. Okay, guys, well, that was some hardcore advice by the wisdom of the Oracle through the divine. And I hope that it was somehow eye-opening for you and helpful for you to make that next beneficial decision, choice, moving forward. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.